am so excited to be here this week, and this is our very first Jumpstart session. I am Miss Sophia, and me and some of my awesome Jumpstart friends are going to be here every week, and we're going to be reading some stories to you guys. So for our Jumpstart session, what we need to make sure we're doing is sitting crisscross applesauce with our feet under us. That way we can all see the computer. And I know that we need to make sure that if we're in a chair, that we're sitting up straight and tall and sitting properly. And I know we keep our hands to ourselves, so you can fold them, you can keep them in your lap, or you can just lay them in your lap. And I know that we have to keep our voices as inside voices. That way our voices aren't all getting muddied together, and that we can hear whoever is talking. And I know that we need to make sure that we are being respectful, and that when we hear somebody talking, we might not be talking at the same time. And my favorite one out of all of them is make sure that we are having fun with Jumpstart, because Jumpstart is such a fun place to be. So now let's turn it over to Miss Ruth, and we can learn about what our story will be about this week.
Hi friends, my name is Miss Ruth, and today we are going to read about identical twins who have outgrown their baby blankets. So as we can see, they are going to be identical twins. Just like the twins we have in this picture, they both have the same pretty smiles and they have the same pretty hair. They also were born from the same mother around the same time. So they are going to outgrow their baby blanket. Have you ever outgrown something? I know I personally have outgrown some shoes before, and I have outgrown some t-shirts. Maybe one day I'll outgrow this Jumpstart t-shirt that I have on, and one day you'll outgrow maybe the shoes that you're wearing right now, or the shirt that you have on right now. So let's find out what happens to the twins when they outgrow their baby blanket.
Hello all my Jumpstart friends, my name is Miss Tony, and today we are going to read an amazing book called The Twins Blanket. And in this book, it is written by Haewon Yum. That means she wrote all of the words for this book, and because she's the only name on this cover, she drew all of the pretty pictures that we're going to see in our book. So today we are going to read The Twins Blanket. And in this book, we're going to learn about identical twins who outgrow their baby blanket. So here they are on the cover, and to be identical twins, it means that they were born at the same time by the same mommy and daddy, and they look the same. So they have the same hair, same nose, same mouth, same eyes. So here, they're sharing their baby blanket on the cover, but as we know, they're going to outgrow it. So let's read the story and find out what happens when they outgrow their baby blanket. We were look-alike twins. That means we look like each other. That means we share everything. So they are look-alike twins, which is another word for identical. So they look the same. They say they share everything. So what are some of the things that you think that twin little girls would share? I think that they would share some toys, maybe clothes, things like that. So let's keep reading. We share toys, clothes, and a room. Once we even shared Mommy's belly. You see the picture right here? That means they shared Mommy's belly. That's what makes them twins. So here I see that they're sharing a bicycle, they're sharing some hugs from Mommy, they're sharing clothes, and again, they're sharing Mommy's belly, which makes them twins. And we've shared the same blanket ever since we were born. That's what Mommy says. So this is them as babies. This blanket looks really familiar. I wonder where we've seen this blanket before. Maybe on the cover? Yes, on the cover. It's the same blanket. So this is the blanket that they're going to outgrow eventually when they get older. I wonder how they're going to fix this problem. But we are big girls now. I'm already 5. I'm 5 too. We're twin sisters, remember, silly? The blanket has gotten too small for both of us. See how big they are compared to this other picture? Look at, they're fitting all nice and neatly underneath the blanket. And now, since they're 5 years old, they can barely both fit under their blanket. They can't share it anymore, so that means they both can't enjoy their blanket. Let's see what their mommy does about them getting too big for their blanket. I think I should have this blanket because I'm the big sister and I can't sleep without it. No, I think I should have it because, well, I can't sleep without it either, and you're only 3 minutes older than me. Oh no, the twins are fighting because the blanket is too small for both of them to fit under anymore. Oh no, it looks how angry their faces are. They're really pulling and tugging on that blanket because they both want to use it. So now I wonder how their mommy will fix this problem. Let's see. I'm mad at my little sister. Mad at me? I am mad too. You're so greedy. Oh no, they're both mad at each other because they both want the blanket all for themselves. Oh, this is really greedy. It means that they don't want to share with one another and they want the entire blanket for themselves. See how scrunched up and mad their faces are? They're really upset with each other. I hope they get if they don't get any more upset with each other as we read the story. Let's see. Mommy says we should have separate beds now. Twin beds since we're big twin girls. And she's going to make a new blanket for each of us. Oh, that's so good. Mommy's going to make them their own separate blanket. It means not together. So each one of the twins is going to have their own blanket to sleep with, and they won't have to share anymore, so now they won't fight. Okay, so let's see how Mommy is going to do this. We're buying new fabric for our blankets. I pick yellow with flowers on it. Yellow is my favorite color. I pick pinks with birds and flowers. Pink is my favorite color. So they both look so happy. Look at their faces smiling so big about their new fabric, which is the material for their blankets. They both seem so happy with their choices. So let's see how their mommy puts it together. Before she starts to sew, Mommy lets us wash the fabric in the backyard. The water tickles us. We laugh and laugh. It's so much fun. So they have a great time washing their blanket between their toes. It tickles them and it feels oh so nice. Then we dry the fabric in the sun. I think yellow is an excellent color for the blanket. Don't you? No, pink is a much better color for everything. So even though they're twins and they're identical twins, they don't like the same things because one twin likes yellow and one twin likes pink. But that's okay because they are different people and they can both like different things even though they are identical twins. It takes a while and a lot of sewing to make 2 blankets. I want Mommy to finish mine first. No, mine first. You always get to be first, and that's not fair. This looks like Mommy's working really hard to sew their blankets, but I see something familiar here. Do you remember where we've seen this pattern before? Let me look back. You're right, it's on the cover. So I think Mommy's going to take some of their old blanket and make it into their new blanket. So let's see how she does that. Finally, they're finished. Mine is so beautiful. Now I have my own blanket like a big girl. I can't wait to sleep with it. Mine is even more beautiful than yours, and it smells like sunshine. So they're both so excited about their new blankets. See this part up here? That looks familiar. I think I was right about Mommy using their old blanket in their new blanket. So this piece of blanket looks like their old one, and it makes them really happy to have their old blanket with their new blanket. We go to bed early in our twin beds, but I can't sleep. Me neither. My eyes are wide open in the dark. So the twins were so used to sleeping in the same bed that they feel really uncertain about sleeping in their new beds. They're not really sure about it. So because it's new and different, it feels scary the first time for them. So let's see how they deal with it. So I stretch my arm out. There's my little sister's hand. I hold my sister's hand tight. I think she is scared. So they're twin sisters. They're very close. They're going to comfort each other and make each other feel better about sleeping alone in their beds for the first time. I was scared, but I feel better now. Then we fall asleep in our own beds with our own blankets for the first time. Aw, that was nice of their sisters. They comforted each other about sleeping in their own beds for the first time. And look, oh, they're yawning. They're going to sleep. They feel so happy. Let's see. Oh, they look so comfortable in their own beds with their new blankets. And that is the end. So thank you for reading with me, Jumpstart friends, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!